The problem that we were solving when we started our company was one, we wanted to help brands connect more with their consumers. This was back in 2011. We thought that there wasn't a great two-way communication between app publishers making apps as well as their consumers. And so we wanted to focus a lot on engagement and being able to have brands be able to have really great messaging experiences with their consumers. Braze works with a number of different customers. We work with digital-first brands, those that are created in the mobile era, like Lyft, DraftKings, and Jet.com, as well as more traditional enterprises like ABC News and Domino's Pizza. Braze's technology allows our brands to personalize messaging experiences that they're sending to their users in order to increase retention, lifetime value, and customer engagement. So we allow customers to seamlessly manage their actionable customer data and be able to create real-time, personalized, cross-channel messages. So a great example of this is Delivery Hero. Delivery Hero has dozens of apps across dozens of different countries that they use to deliver food. And they use Braze in order to send things like onboarding and customer engagement. So they might look at, for example, the weather outside. And if it's Tuesday and it's raining, they might send you a push notification that says, it's raining outside. Did you forget to bring an umbrella? Why don't you order in? But if it's sunny outside, they could change the message altogether. So that's an example of a type of personalization that's extremely relevant for consumers while providing a really great brand experience. So at Braze, we use Arcadia data for a number of different purposes. One of which is to be our data warehouse of record for all of the activity that we're collecting from our customers, typically consumer brands. This allows our team to do a couple of different things. One is be able to analyze trends across our entire audience. So we can perform analysis and think about what types of messages are working well and what are we seeing working well in different verticals. For example, we produced a study not too long ago about the effects of emojis on messages. And we saw actually that we've studied it since 2015. We've seen about 700% increase in emojis show up in messages. But as you would probably expect, it's extremely effective. And what we're able to do is take the tens of billions of messages that we send every single month and analyze them over a very long time period, because we have a data warehouse that can support the trillions of rows of data that we have and allow us to do that kind of analysis. If we want to do an analysis of what's going on in the industry, or like the industry as a whole, and we want to see what campaigns are working well, or what are the impacts of some event on usage behavior. So we'll do, for example, a Black Friday study and see, okay, well, how did behavior on websites and mobile apps change on Black Friday? We did one for the Super Bowl, and it was really fantastic to see the change of like app behavior like during halftime during the game. You see that like everyone's paying a lot of attention at the beginning, and then it drops off, and then at halftime everyone's paying attention again, and then at the end you see it kind of, people are kind of getting bored. So if I think of the things that we really just couldn't live without and how Arcadia can fit into that, it's essentially just being able to have a place where I can put the trillions of rows of data that we have and be able to query that effectively and know that we're going to be able to store it in a dependable process. Because we're ingesting a lot of data, I want to make sure that I know that a year from now, when we have twice as much data, I'm going to be able to still store it in the same technology that I have that I'm using today. And so essentially when I look at that, it's just more around, is it reliable, is it dependable? And we're finding that Arcadia is able to scale with us as we've been able to like add more data on top of it. Queries still run effectively, we're still able to do all the analysis as we've grown tremendously as a company. And so essentially that's really what we've seen be successful with us.